Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing what type of changes should you expect next in your love life. Before we begin, I want to quickly remind you that you have an offer from Aura throughout this month, a 7-day free use of the app and a 25% off of the membership. You'll find a link to this offer in the description box. Hope you enjoy this app and that it provides you with tranquility and mental strength. All right, let's get into your reading. And to do this reading, we are going to be picking 3 piles together. So for pile number 1, this is our card. Looks like this is the second pile. And for pile number 3, I feel it's this one. So let's check out what these cards are for today's reading. For pile number 1, you have spiritual. For pile number 2, you have hospitality. And for pile number 3, you have romance. If you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the Tourmalated Quartz. For pile number 2, you have the green Aventurine. And for pile number 3, you have the amethyst in the shape of a sphere. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. Okay, we can push them up a little bit because of the spear. Now, in case you feel drawn to more than one pile, then I believe that your reading will be between these 2 piles. You'll get information from the pile you're drawn to and the other one. Maybe you're even drawn to all of the piles. If that is your case, then feel free to listen to all of them. You'll be hearing more about the type of changes to expect next in your love life. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Tourmalated Quartz. Aha. And in today's reading, and I feel like this one also sliding off, so let's take it. In today's reading, we're taking a look at what type of changes should you expect next in your love life. And to do this reading, we are going to be picking 1 card from each of these oracle decks, unless we're of course shown otherwise like the first deck. And the first card that you were drawn to was the spiritual card. I see someone performing some cleansing on someone here. Very interesting. Let's see what this is all about. So you have the Dagaz rune. Interesting. That's interesting that you have the cleansing and the dagas, because the dagas rune is like having a new chance at something. So this is either you healing and being ready for a new relationship, or this is like a cleansing of an already existing relationship where there's a new chance for it, a revival for it. Clean, good, beautiful energy. Let's find out more. You have Nidavellir, which is one of the realms in Norse mythology that has the dwarves, and the dwarves in Nidavellir are very skilled. So much so that they're great craftsmen, that the gods, they get their weapons from them. So I wonder how this is going to fit into your reading. But we're seeing a lot of cleansing power with the tourmalated quartz. Let's find out more. So, you have the solar plexus, the sacral plexus with self-worth. And you have lion. Wow, very powerful energy here. I think this is like some revival of the sacral chakra. That strong attraction going on there. You also feeling very attractive. Right, so let's find out more. We want to know, please, what should pile number 1 expect next in their love life? I think your cards have fallen. Also, this one, I believe, should come out. Okay, so you have the Strength card. Quite interesting, this Strength card. You have, it's like you're not meant to move now. You'll be moving, but not now. And you even have the Fool card and the Devil card. It's kind of like there is a new beginning, but you're not supposed to move now. Moving in the right time is the right thing. 3 of Wands. The 4 of Wands. You have the Emperor sitting in the King of Wands. Like this is some power of like doing the right thing, resisting to do the wrong thing. Or maybe we should keep it right there. You have the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups. If you're wondering what's up with this deck, this is a deck that shuffles all the scenes together. That's why you might be seeing things. This is why you are seeing things very different from what you would see in a Rider-Waite-Smith. Okay, so what's going on here? I do see what I would call a situationship. Some cleansing, strong cleansing, mind you, with the tourmalated quartz, needs to happen before this new chance begins. I, however, see strong attraction between you and someone else, either going on now or maybe about to happen. This is like strong sexual energy, like strong pull, strong attraction going on here. And it's like you're going to fill a position, but you're not, like, position in somebody's life, of course, not a work position. But you're not sure here. So why aren't you sure? With the Devil card, excuse me, something is not entirely going on right. Like a beginning should begin, but not yet, because something is not going right. You are aware that if you commence straight away a strong connection like that, it might hurt with the background scene of the 3 of Swords. But waiting for the right time may actually be quite healing and loving. So it looks, with the Strength card and the Emperor sitting in the King of Wands, this is going to require a lot of self-discipline. Not to do maybe the wrong thing. So what could be a wrong thing? With the Devil, maybe something is not quite ready for you to get into. And obviously with the shaman cleansing here, something needs to be cleansed. Something needs to happen before you would accept. And a good thing, I do not see you accepting here. Like maybe you're being offered something and you're not accepting it. So we see a lot of elements in this card. This is Four of Wands. You're supposed to be celebrating a milestone, but we see someone here not budging and not accepting this new beginning, which tells me that you're a very balanced person with the Queen of Cups, and you will be also received as a very balanced person, because here you know your self-worth with the Queen of Cups, and you're not going to be taking things the wrong way. And although you do see or feel that attraction, you're closing your eyes. You're like, no. You have your hands crossed. You're like, no, I'm not taking this new beginning in the wrong way. And so you're masterfully taking something that you're supposed to take anyways, with the universe maybe giving it to you, but you're taking it in the right way. And it seems like there is, in fact, a new beginning in this connection. So how is this new beginning happening? See, in this Three of Wands, I see three people. And this is the Three of Cups after all. So perhaps this is talking about you absolutely refraining from this connection because there is a third party. And you see here, doing it the right way will be loving to each party involved, rather than going in the wrong route, which I do not see you doing at all. I see you holding things off in a very strong way and not sitting on that chair, perhaps until you're the only one sitting on that chair. There's a lot of uncertainties at the moment with this connection. I don't think any of you, them, or the third party, is able to see ahead. And at the moment, each of you, because you cannot see ahead, there's a little pain involved with each one. And with the second sword here in the back, it looks like there's something that you all don't see. Something y'all can't see going on here. So you're all expecting things to go one way, when in fact, events are going to unravel in a totally different way. And this is why you're being guided at the moment to refrain from anything and to hold great power. Because if you, in fact, do stand in your power, be strong, because the attraction here is crazy. Maybe there'll be more of it even in the coming days or weeks. So you want to stand strong where you are. This strength of standing in your power until you get things right will make things for all parties to go right. You, them, and the third party. Yeah, you're going to be refraining, and it's going to put you in a balanced, strong, desirable position. Also, you're going to be very fortunate in this situation, because we see the magician holding the star wand. And so there's an element of the star card within this Wheel of Fortune showing me that things are going to go in your direction, the way that you are dreaming and hoping for. Everything is going to work out and manifest in your way, should you not do anything that's wrong for you, them, or the third person. Hold off your energy until energy is cleansed. And in fact, I have a note on my desk that says everything will work great. I just had a look at it. It's like a peach note, but it's, even though it's peach, it's a peach note, it's in the shape of a heart. So I think that is a message for you. Everything will work out great. I put it in front of me so that when I'm worried my eyes would fall on it, I'd feel great and I would continue to do whatever I'm doing. So I think this was a message for you, pile number one, because as I was reading your cards, my eyes fell straight onto it. So this is, you're meant to hear this. Everything will work out great in your situation. You only here are guided to hold straight in your position. Reading your cards, this is already your energy. Good for you. You're pile number one. You're certainly a strong person, because with this type of attraction, not many people are able to stand in their power. You're like, no, I'm not taking this way. I'm not hurting another person. I'm not hurting myself or somebody else, or even them. And very soon things are going to work out. Fortunately, in your situation, you're going to manifest everything that you want and more. And the three of you will be in a good place because you decided to stay in your place. Good for you, pile number one, although this is like a strong attraction here. And if I'm not mistaken, when I was reading about this card in the guidebook previously, I think this is called the salmon chair, and it appeared to an Inuit. Didn't sit on it the first time, but sat on it the second time it saw it. So I think this is kind of like relaying the same thing. You're not going to come in the first time you're invited. You're going to hold off until things are right. And only when they're right, you're going to be sitting and feeling like, yeah, that's my place. And remember, you have the Nidavellir here, which means that taking your time to do things right and properly will help you have something that you're proud of. Just like Nidavellir, who create these weapons for the gods. This is why the gods trust them and only get their weapons from them. They're able to win wars with these amazing tools. So that's the energy here. Doing things properly and right from the beginning, make sure that everything goes along in an amazing way. And it also helps you craft your future in the right way and makes you trustworthy and makes you proud. Yeah, proud of yourself. That's the most important thing. Makes you proud of yourself and proud of you doing the right thing. Absolutely. So in that case, after we've seen this reading, how are things gonna go down for you? Very curious for you. So with all this going on, how are things going to go? I feel like this one needs to come out as well. How are things gonna go down for you? So you have the Hanged Man. It will be quite a pause, I will say, in order to find balance the right way. Yeah. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Five of Cups. Ooh, wow, what a story. Okay, so it is going to take time, just so you know, for things to go about right. Because this other person needs to, with the Eight of Pentacles, master something, like work on something properly before they are able to leave, for sure. Yeah, they have to go through this of trying to work on something before they leave. They're meant to do that. And this is the Three of Swords within the Three of Pentacles. It says something. Third party situation will make this long waiting time very painful, my dear pile number 3. But if not, we see a magician here that is not sitting down and waiting for something to come to them, feeling the lack. This is a magician who can go out there and do things that they love in their lives until this thing happens or until they meet someone else. So it's more of an energy of it's going to take a bit of time, so you need to let go of this energy and not be a third party situation for now. Yeah, you need to forget about it for now, because slowly but surely, with the scene of the Six of Cups, slowly but surely it's going to manifest into something that you will love. Because at the end of the day, this is the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of generosity. So you'll be getting what you love, want, and more if you do it the right way. And you'll be helping the other person build what may go wrong later on in your connection. Build themselves, because with the lack here, if they do not face this situation, this energy may occur even in your relationship. So you're allowing the other person to grow and heal something that is important. Fixing some sort of lack energy that they could feel before they're too able to cleanse and get into a new relationship. So yeah, it is a time where you could choose to wait for it. That will be the difficult energy. Or for now, to just let go of it. Enjoy your life. Manifest the things that you're meant to manifest. Go about your life. But just so you know, this is going to end up and go circle back where this person is going to come back full throttle into your life. And you're guided to focus on your life fully and not just sit there waiting and suffer, because of the Three of Swords is our minds making us suffer for no reason. And so just so you know, there is quite a way to go with this person until they are able to figure things out. And in the right time, this person shall appear back into your life, ready, having dealt with something important to them. And so this leads to the healing for all three parties. And only then will things masterfully work to your favor. I see you achieving what you've wanted and more if you focus on your life for now and get it in the right time. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see for you in terms of what to expect next in the area of love. I truly hope you've enjoyed this reading. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I post readings nearly every single day. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It's a cookbook that I've been really passionate about. Why? Because I wanted to bring out to you healthy, delicious recipes that are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. And to do this, I've partnered with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to it down in the description box. And by the way, if you're vegan, I got you. There's a vegan version. If not, you can even make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes. And this way, you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, perhaps even for the rest of your life. And if you're interested, like I said, in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And my dear, beautiful pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful green Aventurine and the card Hospitality. And in today's reading, we're taking a look at what type of changes should you expect next in your love life. Right. Are these 2? Yeah, these are 2. And let's pull out a chakra card. What type of changes should you expect next? Okay, So, my dear pile number 2, you have the Sovilo rune. Sowolio rune. And you have the Uruz rune. Interesting. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna take us. You also have the heart chakra with growth. Okay. You have the scorpion. What an interesting combination. I feel like this reading is starting off with all over the place. Let's find out. What if we push this one here? Would I be able to put this card? I think I would be able to put this card here. So what is it? The elephant. Right away, the elephant reminds me of Ganesha. Okay. Let's keep your cards here and let's pull out your tarot cards. So, what should pile number 2 expect next? What type of changes should pile number 2 expect next in their love life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Right. So, my dear pile number 2, you have the 5 of Swords. The Lover's card. Wow. The 6 of Pentacles. You have the Death card. Right. The Hermit. The Knight of Swords. Temperance. And finally, you have the Justice card. Wow, Justice with Death. Oof. Major change here. Major change for sure. And there is some difficulty going on here as well in your story, it seems. Look, it looks like your story is gonna start off right. Grow, something is interrupting it, and then it's gonna regrow again. And so the situation needs to be dealt with a lot of wisdom. Yeah, because you have the Sowolio rune, which is all about guidance. And I really feel like guidance here is giving me wisdom, like do the right thing. If you were to guide someone and tell them how to deal with the situation, it's kind of like follow your own advice, actually. Where you need to deal with the situation in a pleasant way with hospitality. The situation that you are either in or going to get into. We'll get into so many details about the situation. But what I'm seeing here is that you need to deal with it with a lot of wisdom, but also, I want to say pleasantness, because this situation with the Uruz seems to have a lot of potential, but it also needs a lot of wisdom to go about it in the right way. And so with the cutting here, something starting off right, something feels beautiful, and something being interrupted here, I see with the Scorpion like there's some sort of hit in the middle, and that is confirmed by the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is like someone doing an act just to win something. Maybe they're not behaving in the right way. Maybe you found something you're going to find, or you found already something with a person that you like or maybe likes you. Like something was starting off right in this pile and then it got interrupted because you found a rather like, I don't want to say toxic trait, but maybe a bit selfish with the Scorpion. You know, you got hit somewhere. And it really hurt. The Five of Swords energy is the energy that gives me the idea that this is not like a sort of hit where someone is hitting because they're maybe protecting themselves. Because with the Scorpion, it could really be anything. It could be a strong personality that is protecting themselves. But with the Five of Swords, this is a hit that is rather unfair rather than like self-protection. So this gives me the idea that maybe this person did not behave rationally in a situation, was maybe a bit childish, wanted something for themselves, like there's a tantrum going on here, like wanting you and wanting also to do something at the same time that may be unfair to you. And so Hermit lets me know that you either cut them off or you're going to, because like you can see here, there is a cut in this situation. But this does not mean at all that this is the end of the situation. And this does not mean that this connection doesn't have so much potential in it. It seems like it's a hit from the shadow. Like this person could be a wonderful person, like truly a wonderful person, but needs guidance of how acting in a way that it could be like childish or selfish will lead to them losing something much bigger. And perhaps through that, there is the potential of learning to be more chivalrous with the Knight of Swords, like to do the right thing. And so your cards are showing, although there is a lot of love, don't beg for change, end things, because that's the just and the right thing to do. And when this person finds their balance, which they will, by the way, because Temperance is balance. Also, Six of Pentacles, traditionally, it has a scale which shows balance. So this definitely confirms that this person will find their balance because you mean so much to them. There's a lot of love. With the Lover's card, like they truly love you, this person. There's a lot of love in their hearts for you. You mean perhaps the world to them. This is deep love, loving, romantic connection with all of these flowers here. You mean so much to this person. And so cutting things off will allow this person to reprioritize and find their balance within this connection, to get more in touch with their chivalrous nature rather than their shadowy, selfish nature. And with that, it will be the guidance, and that's why you have the Sowolyo rune so big here in your reading. That type of guidance, along with, not with hospitality. This is like dealing with the situation with a lot of wisdom. What does that mean? Cutting things off gracefully. It's more like, you mean the world to me. You are such an amazing person, but this is definitely a red line for me. This hurts me, and so I will not be able to continue with the situation like that and with you acting like that. And I understand if you feel bad about something, if this is what you want to do, then please go ahead and do it. But for me, this is not going to work. And so these two energies are not working together. Wish you the best of luck, but I'll have to end it here. And so it's like guiding the situation with a lot of grace and class and love. But love here does not mean romantic love. It's more like, I understand this is who you are, all the best of luck, but it's not going to work with me. And you let this person be who they want to be. If they want to choose to balance themselves, that's wonderful news. If they don't choose to balance themselves, then this is their choice. And so this sort of guidance does seem, in your case, that there is a lot of potential for it, for this person to find their balance. Meaning, do the right thing for themselves, but also to understand that they have to do the right thing for the person that is connected in a relationship. And that is a healthy connection, where both sides are considered as important in the equation of this connection. And that is the important part that needs to be realized here in this connection. And so that's what I see, what's happening next here. Like this is at the very beginning, something is about to grow, something is about to flourish, something is deeply rooted in the heart. And then it cuts off, leading to you ending things gracefully and wisely. And it does look that although there is a break between the two of you, things will continue to grow, but this time with great strength, rooted in truth, rooted in balance, and rooted in this person being aware of what their shadow is and how to be careful to not let this shadow out, but rather let their chivalrous nature to come out, to communicate with more balance. You do see that the Hermit is holding an hourglass here, which shows that this will take a little bit of time, my dear pile number 2. Perhaps it's not like a really long time, but maybe as you end things and stay a little bit on your own, it's going to feel like it. But it may not be necessarily like a long time. But you need to give this person, as your reading is guiding you, the time to find that balance, to be able to complete things in the right way for you too. It's like a surgery, you know, where someone comes in, you don't see them during that time. Maybe you're a little bit worried outside on how they're going to be like. You can't interrupt. You let them go through this operation, go through this healing time before the doctors allow you to go in and finally see them as they heal. So yeah, there's a little bit of a pause time that this person needs in order to rebalance and find their balance once again. What's right for them, what's right for you, and to act in a fair way for the both of you. But do note, my dear pile number 2, that with the Uruz rune, there is a lot of potential going on in this connection. That's not over. There's a lot more to come. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading of what type of changes should you expect next in your love life. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I do post readings nearly every single day. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It is a book that I was really passionate about for you guys. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and the idea is that it's cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. For this reason, I've partnered with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in to bring this cookbook out for you. And if you're vegan, there is a vegan version. If not, you can even make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes. And this way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, perhaps even for the rest of your life. The navigation in this ebook is a breeze. You look at the recipe that you want, you click on it, it takes you straight to the page. There's a clear picture, clear nutritional values, clear steps of how to prepare it, whether you're a good cook or not. And I'm sure you're gonna love it. It was done with so much love. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And my dear beautiful pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful amethyst sphere as well as this beautiful romance card. Cannot wait to get straight into your reading and see what this is all about. To do that, we'll be picking one card from each of these oracle decks first. I really feel this one. There we go. Actually, this one is popping out as well. Wow, you got 3? Yeah, let's find out. And just a few seconds ago, I feel like someone outside was kind of shouting. So it kind of makes me feel or think of the throat chakra. There's loud throat chakra in this reading. Is this a throat chakra? No, it's not. Okay, we'll get to it in a second. So you have the rune Isa, interesting. You also have with the third eye chakra, mysticism. This is something you're not seeing, because you know the rune Isa is like digging and then finding treasure. Also the mysticism with the third eye. It's not something yet that you're seeing just yet, my dear pile. Number 3. So you could have been drawn to this pile because of the mysticism in it. There is empty chairs. This has not yet happened in your life. It kind of makes me feel like perhaps somebody's gonna ask you out and you're not expecting it. So let's find out. So you have the frog. You have owl. Interesting. Would this fit here? It usually would. I think if I push the amethyst just a little bit up. Wonderful. The romance card a little bit up. Yeah, now we have space. So you have the hyena. Interesting. With the hyena, perhaps this is someone who will be like, you know, the hyena is like from afar looking at their target. They can see them very well and they're about to like get into it. All right, let's now pick up your tarot deck. We'll get more information this way about this whole situation. But what I definitely can tell you, that this is like sort of underground. This person is not showing their intentions or how they feel just yet. Okay. But yeah, do know that there's someone out there who is definitely keeping their eye on you. Perhaps they've done, like they showed up. Maybe they haven't showed up with their emotions, because the frogs, they can live both in the water and on earth. So there are 2 planes here. So like they showed up, maybe they've spoken to you, but no emotions or nothing of the sort has been revealed just yet. Let's get more information about this situation. So you have the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, you have the Moon card. Look at that. So it's something that you're not seeing for sure. Okay. You have the King of Cups. So at this point, it's at the low. The activity is low, although the emotions are high with the King of Cups. Meaning, yeah, although there are strong emotions for sure with all of the water here and the King of Cups, this person is not revealing anything yet. Things are on the low at the moment. You have the 7 of Cups, and it's interesting. You've got the Sphere here as well. Wow. I think this reading is definitely going to be acting as like foretelling what's going to happen. And you're meant to actually foresee with the third eye chakra what's about to happen. For one reason or the other, I do see a lot of eyes lurking and watching you in the dark. This person is following you, watching you. Maybe you have them on one of the social media, like maybe they're on your Instagram, they're on your Facebook, TikTok, and they are watching. You know, this is perhaps someone you know. Okay. Yeah, this is like a person who can see you clearly. Look at that. Can see your activity clearly through a screen. Can you see that? There. But you cannot see them. That's definitely what I would translate as social media. I mean, what other medium where someone can see something but not see them? Unless they're your neighbor who's spying on you. That could be another way. Okay. You have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, they can see you, but you cannot see them. Yes. And you have the 2 of Wands. Something is making them guilty here. Perhaps this is why they're not approaching, because in the 2 of Wands, you have the Devil. What are the odds? Okay. And finally, you have the Sun card. Some piece is missing in this equation for it to come out, to come to the light with the Sun card. There is a great shadow. Do you see in this deck? They are showing the shadow of this King of Cups, right? So although this is a loving person, there's a shadow behind this person who's going to appear in your life. And it is this shadow, again, second card that has shadow. Do you see that? And even the Two of Wands has a shadow. The Moon card has shadows and eyes lurking in the shadow. So there's definitely a shadow going on. Shadow and with the Isa, it's like digging to find the treasure. So there is so much underground here. There's so much hiding going on. Hiding who they are, hiding that they like you, hiding that there are some things that they need to figure out in their lives. Because with the Two of Wands, this person perhaps feels a little bit guilty for liking you. Maybe this is a person who feels they're not allowed to like you. Like, maybe, you know, like maybe they are your friend's friend or something. Maybe they are a sibling friend. It's not like they're not supposed to. Maybe they feel like the other party involved is not going to like it. Or maybe they're in a relationship. Or maybe the shadow is their fears. Maybe they fear you won't like them. That's another way, that's another reason, for example. So for one reason or the other, this person is at the moment lurking in the dark, watching you with the crystal here. It's uncanny. They're like watching your every move, it seems. And Seven of Cups tells me, you know, Seven of Cups has an element of dreaming. Like, perhaps this is a person who's dreaming about you. Yeah, for sure. Thinking about you a lot, like looking at you and going, oh, that would be so nice. Something like that. But with the Eight of Swords, they are stuck at the moment and they have to deal with the situation with a lot of wisdom. Why? Because since they have access to you and their life, they can see way more than you can see. See, the owl is able to bend their heads and look 180 degrees. Like, I know they can look behind them. They're like, they have more access in the way they turn their necks. So this gives me the idea that they can see so many things that you can't see. And because of all these reasons in their lives, that shadow that's going on here, and they can see your life, putting the two pictures together, what they know about their lives and what they know about yours. Perhaps something is making them really upset at the moment, and they know they can't move. They're between two planes here. It's like they have to get to your plane to talk to you, but at the moment they are in another. And so they can't really be in touch as much as they want at this point. But they're there watching and thinking with the air element. They feel, with the 4, the number 4, they feel like they have to have some sort of stability. Something has to be stable. Perhaps it has to do with this shadow aspect that we can't even read about in this reading. We have 2 cards. Maybe we can get an idea what this shadow is. Before they are going to be able to successfully ask you out. And that's coming, but not now. So you have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, they need to do something successfully. 6 of Wands is a card of success. Something needs to be harvested properly before they are able to ask you out. At least that's how they're thinking about it. What it is, we don't know. But you do see someone finally harvesting something. So maybe this is, they feel like, for example, they need to work better to be able to talk to you or ask you out. Maybe they need to deal with a relationship before they ask you out. Whoa, 6 of Pentacles, you know. They feel like time is running out on something. Hold up, hold up. They're in a situation that it seems like they don't like, but a little bit stuck to. Maybe they're not as stuck as they think, because with the cigarettes is something that may be difficult for some to quit, but it is still a decision to quit. So this person is not in an easy situation. And they have to successfully get out of this situation that could be a bit toxic. Like maybe this is a habit. They want to be able to be disciplined, more disciplined, and establish their lives or their careers. Maybe they want to be clean. Maybe they want to get out of a toxic relationship. They know they have to deal with something before they're able to ask you out. And 6 of Wands shows that they will be, in fact, successful. This is actually coming. And it's a good thing for both of you, for this person to work this out before they come and talk to you about it. It's a good thing that didn't appear in your life yet. And the Isa rune is like digging until you find the treasure. So giving them this time, giving themselves, this time, will allow them to find their treasure and make this connection for the both of you quite healthy. I think this person cannot get into a relationship before they are able to heal this shadow that's going on. And I think they will be able to finally find the missing piece, deal with it, and then they will be letting the truth out into the light, and they will be asking you out. So you may be wondering, perhaps when? Whoa, thanks a lot. When is that time? Like, when is that time? 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, that's the second 9. 3 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. So seeing the 9s, perhaps 9 months from now, there is a rebirth to this connection, or this person will have the capability, like this looks like a winner here, will have the capability. They're winning. See, in both 9s, there's winning going on. They'll be able to beat this situation. They will win, and there's symphony here where they will be able to freely be romantic with you and ask you out. Yeah, so expect something, perhaps. Some of you, it could be 3 months. Why are we ignoring that? I just got caught up with the 9s here. So some of you, it's 9 months. Some of you, it may even be 3 months. So yeah, at the moment, there is a person lurking, watching you for sure. And it's going to take a bit of time with the digging here, but you will find the treasure. Once this person deals with the shadow, asks you out, you're going to love this relationship, and you're going to feel grateful that this person took their time to fix something like that before you come. And it's going to be with the symphony and the romance. It's going to be a very romantic connection. Someone who will gush about how you were their dream. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. When it comes to what type of changes should you expect next in your love life, I wish you the best of luck with that. Something magnificent, truly beautiful and foundational is happening for you soon. I wish you all the luck with that. By the way, take timing with a grain of salt. It could be right away. It could, in fact, be in 9 months. Who knows? I may not have read the timing exactly right, But yeah, it looks like this person is dealing with something before they are able to open up and talk about it. And my dear pile number 3, I truly hope you've enjoyed this reading. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post readings nearly every single day. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. To do this project, which I was very passionate about, I've partnered with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in to bring this ebook out for you, e-cookbook. And if you're vegan, there's a vegan version. If not, you can even make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes. And this way you have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, perhaps even for the rest of your life. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to it down in the description box. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.